Hey guys, I'm Crone, and I'm here with my co-host. Sorry, I'm smoking. So before I get into explaining my co-host, I am smoking some new strain. It's called Silver Haze. It's so good, man. It's the high of the high. So I'm here with my co-host, King Piccolo.
What's up, guys? How you all doing this evening?
And this episode is a three-parter episode, or as I say, we are reviewing The Last of Us episode 6, 7, and 8. So I will give my review of it first. That way you guys don't have to stick around if you don't want to, if you haven't seen it and you don't have to hear spoilers. Because it's a spoiler-heavy review. I go through everything
definitely.
that goes through on the story of every week of every show.
That is correct. And without further ado, let's get into it, man.
Alright, so with episode 6, I give it about a 9.5, bro. Like, hands down, that episode was good. Like,
yeah, there's a lot of suspense in it.
And episode 7, I give around that same score.
Yeah.
But episode...
Well, that one...
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I would say it was a little slower episode 8, but yeah.
It had a lot of suspense.
It was pretty good. It did, for sure.
Now, episode 10, that's where I really was getting into it. Episode 10, oh my god, dude, that was the perfect episode right there. That was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree, man. It was everything that you wanted, to be in a show, for sure.
So, what was your review of it? What's your thoughts of episodes 6, 7, and 8?
Well, since I never watched I never played the games, all this is brand new to me. It left me on a real anxious cliffhanger because in the very end of the episode we're reviewing, Joel gets stabbed, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, when he closed his eyes, I thought he was done for. I thought they were killing off his character. I thought, his story was over, and I was like, dang, Ellie's really gonna have to make this trek all by herself, right? So then, when I looked at the kind of foreshadowing little sequence, to build up to the next episode, it tells you, a little bit of synopsis about what the episode's going to be about. And I saw Joe, and I was like, okay, good. He's going to be in the next episode, so I didn't have to worry about that too much.
Bro.
Yeah, I just, like I said, never having played the games, I didn't know like how far they took each character, and I didn't know, what everything was going to be about. So I'm glad that was, in the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, very, very good episode. Very good episode.
So your reviews around about mine, about 9.5 for the first.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate.
For 6 and 7, and about 10.0 for episode 8.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good writing, pretty good screenplay, very good storytelling. I mean, you can't really get much better than that, for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Like I said, it was really good. I enjoyed it.
It was really good. And I don't know, third episode was really good, but this episode was the perfect episode. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, so they actually made it into the town that they were supposed to be at, right? And then they find out that there's no one there.
Yeah.
And like there was no one there. There was no one there, and they were expecting people to be there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when the place is completely empty, the place was completely empty. And then they finally arrived at this like laboratory, I want to say, or biology, or this lab somewhere, maybe to get medicine. It's been a while since I've seen it, so my thoughts are a little hazy at this point, but and then I remember the main scenes, of course.
Yeah, it was good.
I really liked it. I mean, I really love the show. It's becoming one of those, shows of the year for me, for sure.
Back to every week, right?
Yeah,
you don't
for
want
sure,
it to
dude.
end and, like, if you guys aren't watching it, next week's episode is the last episode
Yes, of the season.
of season 1.
Yep,
Season
and then
2
they
will
will
be
roll
going
into
through the
season
Last
2.
of Us Part 2.
Which, I mean,
Stop
made it
aimbotting
shorter,
me,
but
piece of shit.
I'm glad that they made it, a little bit longer and stretched it out. And also, I was reading a review today about the show that they included some of like the story or the side missions too, which I didn't know about, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little more in depth, which I like that. They add that extra little flair of of the game, which is nice because then you get an insight to all of the game instead of just some of it.
Yeah, they added.
Because sometimes when you go ahead. Yeah, new dialogue too. Some things that were not in the show are not in the game. They put in the show, which I don't mind that, as long as most of it is pretty much accurate. You know what I mean?
Right. Like I said, I do.
As long as most of it is accurate, I don't care really.
I do have an 11-page script wrote for this tonight's episode, so.
There's a lot for sure.
But yeah. So without further ado, we'll get into the synopsis and the overview of the episode. The spoilers, since we gave overview.
Yes.
So the Last of Us episode 6, it opens up with Henry shooting himself, and then it's 3 months later, with the other couple in the middle of the woods. Joel holds the man at gunpoint.
Right.
And asks him to give his gun. To give him his gun, the old man. He's holding him at, like, with the, I don't know what kind of gun it is. It looks like a shotgun to me.
Yeah.
But he asks him to give him his gun. Tells him that he's looking for his brother. It's Tommy. The guy tells Joel, where people used to be, you can't go there anymore. The old guy tells them to never go past the river. Ellie asks what's out there, and the guy responds with death. So they exit this old shack. It seems like something is wrong with Joel. So they set along the journey across the snow and across to the river. It's getting dark, so they camp inside a cave for the night. And they're sitting by the fire. Joel takes a drink from his flask, and Ellie asks him to have him take a drink, and she says it's gross. You get some banter while they are camping in the cave. They get to the river, and there's a big bridge over it. Joel and Ellie cross it and make it to the other side of the river, and they come to a dam.
Keep going.
For the speed. Or not the speed.
Down, I think. D-pad down?
No. For the
Yeah, there we go.
For the text.
Is it tab? No?
No. So I want Captain Swaggers to know that he's a cheater. I found it.
Oh, hit J?
Yeah.
Maybe? Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Flagger. Captain Douchebag. I'll go ahead and,
But, yeah,
let's just watch this. Yeah, oh, wow. That's garbage.
They go to a big bridge, and there's a big bridge over the river, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Joel and Ellie cross it. I know, sorry guys, I'm not playing the game.
Oh, good.
I'm trying to read from my script too at the same time. Like I said, I got
People are being extra on this match.
But, yeah, they come to a dam, and as they are walking there,
so early, boy.
About 10 guys on horseback. I'd say about 10 guys, right? Would you say about 10 guys maybe on horseback?
Yeah, it was pretty, there's a lot of guys.
But,
no, it was probably about 4. It was probably more like 4 guys, to my memory. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I think it was like 4 guys in horseback.
they have dogs search them to see if they're infected. It's a German Shepherd. At least that's what it looked like. Then they ride to the camp, inside the camp, which is Jackson. That's the name of the camp. Is Tommy, Joel's brother. He finally found him.
Yes,
so
he finally found him in the camp.
This is the part in the game where you find Tommy.
Yep. He finally is reunited with his brother after, probably a decade at least, right? You would think?
Yeah, at least a decade or 20 years.
Yeah, that's a long time, bro. Like, not to see your family.
Yeah.
Especially not even knowing if they're alive or not.
Last remaining family, too.
Yeah. And then he finds out that Tommy has a wife and a child. He finds that she married.
Yeah.
That they both married, they both married. And that they have, a settlement. And, they have this huge town where they have all their needs and, they have, it's really basically a community, at this point, because there's probably at least 100 or several hundred people there.
I would say it's more closer to a town than anything. But, they ride into the camp, they have a drink with Tommy, and Joel tries to convince Tommy to come with them.
Yeah, but at this point, Tommy is too invested, in his life to go on any adventures.
Right. So Tommy tells him he is going to be a father.
Mm-hmm.
And so as Joel exits the cabin, he's gripping his chest again. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
Yeah, I don't know if he had a heart condition or.
As far as I know, in the game he didn't, but I mean I could be wrong too. They might have changed it. He might have been just under a lot of stress.
Yeah, it's possible.
It might have been your lack of sleep too, putting stress on his chest.
Well, yeah, man, sleep deprivation and high what do you call it? High adrenaline situations will really mess with your health and stuff all the time.
Yeah, and
not good.
Ellie gets to watch her first movie, and Joel tells Tommy that Ellie isn't mute.
Yep. Yeah, they have a theater there, which is pretty cool.
This episode,
they turned it into a theater.
Yeah, it was really cool. In this episode, you see Joel's developing feelings for Ellie like a daughter.
Yep, and the same with likewise with her, seeing him as a father figure.
Yep, but she's still a little leery. She's still a little scared of him at this point.
Yeah, because given his past, with being, murder and everything like that.
Joel tells Tommy that he has nightmares and asks Tommy to take Ellie. He's afraid that if she keeps going with him, he will get her killed. That's what he tells him.
Yes, exactly.
And Tommy tells Joel he will take her at dawn. Joel tells Ellie she would be better off with Tommy, and Ellie tells Joel she found out about Joel's daughter Sarah. She tells Joel with anyone else she would be scared. He tells Ellie she sure as hell ain't his daughter and come dawn they will go to separate ways.
Yeah.
Which was sad. Sad part about it, because I was like, no way, right? So like, you get the shot of memories with Sarah before Joel goes to sleep. I don't know if you noticed that. At that point, you get a shot where Joel goes through memories with his daughter Sarah.
Yeah. I think they did like a quick, like a flashback there.
Yep.
Or for
yeah, I thought that was cool.
Pretty cool. first I almost thought he was hallucinating. You know what I'm saying?
No, he was dreaming.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was dreaming.
Because it looked like it literally looked like the daughter.
Yeah, he was thinking about her, which he hasn't done, which he does occasionally. He still misses her after 20 years. But yeah,
that's a long time.
Yeah, man. So at dawn,
She would have been a grown by then.
yeah, at dawn, Ellie has her gear all ready, and Tommy enters the room as Ellie and Tommy enter the stable. Joel gives her a choice. There's no choice. She chooses to go with Joel, which I thought was like a really nice detail in it that they kept from the game.
Yeah. I like the intricacies and the small details.
And
you know
I
what
love how
I'm saying?
they're keeping the theme music the same too with the music of the game.
Yeah, the theme music is really good. I like it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. But then Joel and Ellie leaves on horseback. Joel's teaching Ellie how to shoot a rifle, and she keeps missing. So, and he shoots it and hits the target. Joel teaches her about football while they are riding. American football. For all the people that don't know American football. Thank you. That's amazing. If you are from the United States and you still watch this match. I can't think enough of that.
Yeah.
But that's pretty awesome. But yeah. Teaching her about American football. While they were riding, and they arrive at the home of the newborn, which is what the sign says. And it looks like a giant school. Ellie sees a monkey for the first time. There's a guard station, but no guard. And the garbage bin has the symbol of the fireflies on it. And the side of it. That's a nice little detail. I noticed that they had it on there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if a lot of people would have noticed it or not if I didn't.
There's a nice lot of little nuance things that, if you didn't pick up on it, you wouldn't even,
Yeah, it was that for fans that played the game like I did. They have a nice little.
And I wish I did. And I wish I played the game now.
You'll get the chances coming to PC, bro. But they hear a noise upstairs, so they slowly approach the noise. Joe slowly opens the door, and it's a monkey. Joe says, "At least it's not a clicker," which I thought was kind of funny. Because like no one wants to be face to face with one of them.
Right.
I mean, would you want to be face to face with a clicker?
No,
or
not at all.
Loader?
No, not at all, dude.
But yeah. There's things far worse than blood, but as they're searching, they see people outside the window. It looks like raiders. At least that's what they look like to me from the game. It's raiders. Joel and Ellie go out the back. As Joel is back at the horse, putting things away. There's a guy, and Joel fights him and breaks his neck, but Joel gets stabbed. As they are fleeing on horseback, Joel faints and falls off the horse, and Ellie tells Joel he has to open his eyes. She can't do it without him. She doesn't know where she's going or what the fuck she's doing. Then the episode ends. Yeah, like I said.
And that was the first episode.
Yeah, that was the 6th episode.
Yeah, it definitely ended on a
oh shit.
Yeah, cliffhanger for sure.
But yeah, I thought it was a really good episode.
Yeah, it was really good overall.
But yeah,
you can't concentrate for nothing.
I'll take a break.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. these people are try hard.
Yeah, it's stressful. I'm trying to do my best while reading the review.
Me too.
Which yes, I
admit
I did write a script because each episode's like an hour
There's
long. And
yeah.
as I go along watching the details, small the details of you know, I write like a little mini review episodic thing, just so that way I know all the key points of what happens in the episodes and stuff. It seems like you're all enjoying the episode and review of it. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a great show.
It is, and we highly recommend it. It's on HBO Max or HBO.
Oh man, I can't get a kill for nothing. Everybody's stealing all my kills. Finally. Watch out, he's on the left. I haven't even touched the rockets one time.
This show, I just gotta touch this. I got 8 kills and I'm not trying.
I think with the lag of my PC is making me the gameplay bad. But it's all good.
As long as you guys enjoy our review of what we're doing.
Yeah, I guess that's all that matters.
And we're still recording, thank God. Because last episode it crashed on me on OBS 15 minutes into the recording.
That is good.
But we'll take a small little intermission here while I roll me a little. You know what? I'm not gonna roll me a fatty. What I'm gonna do is grab me a bowl. So I'll be right back. 1 second.
Alright, guys. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the show though. Like I said, never playing the game.
I am back.
It's pretty awesome. Oh, welcome back, sir.
Yeah. The Last of Us? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to keep it going while you're away, you know.
Yeah, man. What is your opinion of it as a person that's not played the game? What is your opinion of it? Does it make you want to go out and buy the game?
Yeah, it makes me want to go out and buy the game.
And see what the gameplay is like, right?
Simply because the concept of the game and the story is very, very different than a lot of other stuff that you see, you know, nowadays.
It's not your typical post-apocalyptic story.
No, it's not, and the way they went about it, you know, of what they based it off of, you know, cordyceps mushroom is like they based it off a real, you know,
mushroom.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what makes it so much more interesting. Is it's based on actual, you know, reality, not to the scale it is, you know, displayed, you know, portrayed in the game and the show. But you know,
mushrooms that can start zombies.
Nonetheless, I mean, it's a super genius concept, and I'm in love with it because you could go so many different ways with it, you know, and create all kinds of different scenarios.
I egged you into it, like, come on, dude, you can't handle it. Remember I said you couldn't handle it. It's real sad. You go, yeah, I could, and I go, I bet me. Watch the first episode. You watch the first episode, you're like, dude, it's so good. I'm like, I told you.
Yeah, and it makes it that much easier though because I get HBO Max for free, but you know I'm not trying to throw that in, but you know it's a nice bonus.
I pay for it.
It's a nice bonus. I get it for free.
Silver Haze is what I'm smoking, guys. I repeat it again, Silver Haze. I recommend it if you're over 21 and you're a medical patient. I recommend it. It's my medication right now. It's the most potent stuff I've gotten in a while, so.
You're idling good, sir.
Yeah, hold on. I'm still toking this bowl.
Alrighty. Mr. Krabs.
I mean, I'm taking my scuba snacks.
The seaweed is good. The algae.
I mean, my scuba snacks. I mean, All right.
The freshwater seaweed.
We're good.
Alrighty.
Let me get a drink and I'll get started.
I'm kind of wired from the cup of coffee that I just had.
I had 4 cups this morning.
Well, what I did was I took the K cup and I took the coffee out of 2 of them and then put it in my carafe. And I put it in 8 ounces of water. For real.
All right.
I'm kind of a little wired.
Right on.
It wasn't enough, you know. One pod wasn't enough for me, so I didn't even fill it up, not even a little bit. So I just doubled it up. That's probably why I can't concentrate, is because I'm freaking wired, man.
I can't concentrate because I'm a little high and I want to do this.
Oh, ascension! I'm on a new ascension.
But yeah. But here's our Last of Us episode 7 synopsis and what happens.
Man, this was a good one.
What's that? My review style. What would you call that? It's not a bulletin. It's not footnotes.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm a little high, guys.
Slayer.
Oh, yeah, H2 original.
Episode 7 opens up into a snow travel and watched by the
What? Aimbot.
And Ellie looks for him.
You're gonna aimbot it really hard.
Yeah.
Wow, aimbot. Yo, this is gonna be a tryhard USA.
I'm not even trying, bro. Wow.
What is this?
He just aimbotted me all the way across the map as he was responding.
Oh, this is wild and out for real. I'm afraid to even go out. But yeah, this one was a particularly good episode. Wow.
Yeah, he definitely aimbotted me.
Nobody can even get out of the base, let alone shoot somebody else.
But yeah, so he tells her to leave.
What?
You know, after she did.
Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, I'm getting spawn shot.
Wow.
I saw that you got dropped. That's crazy.
Yeah, this dude's been aimbotted.
Yeah, teabagged him. Teabagged him just because I could. Just like me. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get like 0 kills from this game. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Dude, like, you're... Imagine if they're like flying through the air and shooting people. They might as well be Superman flying around with snipers.
At the height of his popularity.
Dude, like, all the MLG players are out tonight. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my god, dude. Like, I can't move for nothing. I got 0 freaking kills. I got sniped again. Wow. What a surprise. Yo, this was a bad selection on my part.
Yeah.
Just stay to Halo 3. Forget this.
Halo 2, isn't it?
Halo 2 is not. Oh, he's not. Yeah. See, have you ran out of ammo yet?
But yeah.
Or you have infinite ammo?
Joel tells Ellie to leave, right?
Yeah.
To go north, Ellie looks at him for a minute and then goes to the door and hesitates to open the door. Then she does. Okay, so this part right here, I'm going to say forewarned, I think this happened in Ellie's past. I don't think this happened at this point. I think this happened in Ellie's past.
Wow.
When the firefighters were looking at her, I think this happened in her past.
Yeah.
Because that's the way
Probably.
it seemed like when it.
Oh no, it was like if you read if you watched like the little story retelling that they did that they always do, it tells you that it was back in the day,
Yeah.
like when everything.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Or maybe it was them saying this is what Ellie was like in a post-apocalyptic world, like after it just happened.
Yeah, I think it was before she met Joel.
Maybe. Fire! Fire! Holy crap, dude. It's not even funny.
But that's what it
I got a
seemed
rocket.
like.
I finally got a kill. Praise God. Oh my God,
Yeah, I
bro.
can't even get a kill.
The panties are
But,
dropping tonight.
Then we cut to Ellie in like gym class. She gets into a fight, and Captain Quan is giving Ellie a proposition to be an officer. Before she leaves, Ellie asks for a walk. Remember Walkmans, man? I used to have one when I was a kid. Remember Walkmans?
Yeah, and now they're selling for like thousands of dollars on
I
eBay.
gotta get some more water, or I'm gonna.
That was a nice little intercession we had.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a new more water.
1 in 15, bro. I got destroyed. I am taking Halo 2 out of the mix. 100%. So, in the beginning, or in the middle, her friend comes busting through the dorm room, right? And so she's got a surprise for her. And so she basically is trying to get her to sneak out of her own dorm room, because they're in class right now, and she's only got a few hours to before she wakes up, and so she kind of breaks her out of her dorm room, and she's like, oh, I got something to show you. She's like, hurry up and get dressed, so I can go ahead and show you this awesome thing that I want to show you. So they end up in this mall, right?
Yep.
And like, dude, like they recreated this.
She's working with Fedra, by the way.
Yeah, they recreated this super amazing scene. Weedless. No, says weed for less, not weedless.
420.
He said weed. I thought it said weedless. I thought it said weedless. 420. I said that's a big bummer. If you're weedless, I guess.
I was weedless for 2 weeks. How you think I felt, bro?
Were you withdrawn? Were you like
no, I
like Tyrone Biggums withdrawn?
No. But I can tell you something, though.
What's that?
I sure was more irritable, some bitch.
Blah, blah, blah. That's hilarious. Blackout. Hi. Oh, someone quit. The weed man quit.
Shotgun spree almost.
Got him.
But yeah, Riley sneaks in window.
Yep. That's what her name is, yeah.
And then they discuss where Riley was. She says she joined the firefights, and Ellie and Riley are about to have a night in town, so they
yeah. This is where it gets super interesting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And so Ellie and Riley sneak out and are walking through the alleys. And by the way, this is the episode you find out that Riley, that Riley is the girlfriend of Ellie.
Yep.
He's in love with her.
Yeah, which is really surprising.
You didn't know that Ellie was a lesbian?
I mean, I think you told me, but yeah, I did.
I told you a couple years ago when I found out about
You
the
did.
Last of Us Part 2 game.
Gain the lead.
Nice, double, baby.
Everyone knows she is, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Ellie's an awesome character. I love Ellie.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm not a homophobe.
Ooh. Watch out.
Get them all, baby.
Triple, baby. Can I get an overkill, baby?
Yeah, but they're walking through the alleys in the inner building.
Hey, killing frenzy, my
stairs.
guy.
They come across the dead body and inside it. Ellie finds the big bottle of whiskey. The four goes away after the dead guy.
Swords free.
It started dead.
My bad, man. I was going on a spree there, my guy. It was getting crispy. I apologize to the fans out there.
You're lucky I killed that stuff, but... Roland's back.
Guess who's back? Back again. So rerun's back. Hello, friend. Fellas, what? Get it right, one jealous, what?
But yeah, the four goes away after the dead guy. Ellie and Riley treat the Ellie asks Riley to give her the gun. Riley tells Ellie that they're on the mission, and they start jumping between rooftops. Did you notice that?
What's that?
They start jumping between the rooftops.
Which part was this?
When she goes from the night of the town and going to the mall.
I don't know if they did rooftops, did they?
Yeah, it looked like they did.
I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks since I saw the second episode.
Second episode.
Yeah, my bad.
But Riley wants to go to the mall, so they fall down to the hall in the mall. Ellie asks what they're doing here. Riley gets the power on the mall. Ellie has a look on her face like she hasn't seen a mall, which she hasn't probably. She's even amazed by an escalator. They're looking at the stores. Riley takes Ellie to a carousel inside the mall. And they ride the carousel together and stuff. And you get this real tender moment and stuff.
They realize they have feelings for each other.
Yep. Well,
which I wasn't expecting so soon,
well,
but you know.
I think Ellie already knew she had feelings for her.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, nice. I think they're dropping down, but they're coming around. But yeah, this one was definitely a banger of an episode.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. But yeah, they go to a photo. The carousel starts moving. Ellie tells her if she came back, they could be running things. And Riley explains, that wants to come down.
Dude, 20 kills, yo. Nice. Slicing and dicing them knuckries. Game over. Sit and spin.
They stop at this photo booth thing, and they take
that was pretty cool.
Pictures and stuff of each other.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I remember those old photo booths when I was a kid. All right.
Yeah, they was. It was really prevalent in the malls.
Intermission, because this is the part that really was excited to get into. So, they stop at an arcade. Hold on, my mic's messing up. 1 second. Stop at an arcade, right? And it's like this huge arcade in the mall. And Ellie tells Riley that it's the most beautiful thing she's ever seen. Which is like something I would say when I was a kid, right?
Well, I mean, they've never really experienced anything like that,
Right.
you know, because at that time the apocalypse had already happened, you know, and everything had already, you know, been taken over and, you know, basically abandoned.
Right. But
So,
I noticed some details in this. Ellie chooses Daytona USA. Good game, great game. I remember that arcade machine back in the day.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Ellie breaks open the change exchange. Riley breaks open the change exchange machine. Riley shows Ellie MK2, Mortal Kombat 2.
Yes.
Oh my god!
And they
I
had the
can't tell
poster
you
in the
how
room
many
too.
times I spent, how many hours I spent in arcade playing Mortal Kombat 2, and then going home and playing on Genesis.
Right?
But the camera pans to the hallway and to the store with all the dolls. They're laying in the floor as a runner with mycelium all over him, and he comes to life. Ellie tells Riley that it's getting pretty late. She should get going. Riley tells her that she has a gift. They go through to the back room of Macho Nacho. Yeah, I told you I have a penchant for noticing details and stuff from the games. And Riley shows her a joke book volume 2 that she's missing. Remember that one? They are telling each other jokes, and Ellie walks over to a shelf and finds pipe bombs. They have an argument, and Ellie leaves. She storms out the door. Riley tells Ellie that she is leaving and wants her to join her, and that tonight was her last night in Boston. Ellie tells her goodbye and leaves. As she's walking through the stores and arrives at the maintenance room, she decides to turn around and she hears screaming, so she runs back to Riley. Turns out Riley is okay. Ellie and her discuss it. And she's at this like Halloween shop. Scary joke Halloween shop. And they are dancing with masks on, and they stop dancing, and Ellie kisses Riley. Then a runner comes out, and Riley shoots at it, but misses it. It attacks Ellie. She shanks it a couple times. Together, they take it down. Riley is looking at Ellie. Weird. Turns out it bit Ellie and also Riley.
Yep.
Ellie starts breaking. This is why I said that it had to have been before she met Joel, because it's at the same spot where she had that bite on her arm.
Right. And she just thought it was, you know, coincidence that she got bit for the first time.
Right. Ellie starts breaking stuff and realizes Riley was. What are they gonna do? She asks Riley, "What were you gonna do?" She tells them there's only two options, and it cuts to Ellie trying to help Joel with stab wound, and she sews him up. I guess Joel's passed out, but my guess is she thought that he was dead. Then the episode ends.
Yeah, dude. Like, you don't even know what happens to her at that point because they don't say anything about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't say what happens to her. They don't show anything. Like, they didn't show her turning. They didn't show her didn't show her dying. They didn't show anything. Like, it was a completely. Now that I gotta say though was kind of.
You mean Riley?
Yeah, I think that was a missed opportunity. I don't know how the game addressed that issue.
I forget. It's been like since 2013 since I played it. So.
But I would say that was definitely a missed opportunity where they probably should have addressed that. If not, if they're going to in the future, I doubt it because it's, one more episode passed. So I think maybe for that, I would have to give that one maybe a 9 out of 10. Just because, they didn't say anything about it. It left you wondering, you had questions like where'd she go,
Riley turned and died. Ellie
her. I'm sure, that was, but it's left to you'd have to leave it to your imagination, but sometimes I wish that they would just tell you, or show it to you versus, letting you guess.
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's just me, you know. I know some people don't mind that, you know. You just have to use your imagination and know what happened next.
Right. Episode 8 is wow, man. Like, it goes places with the preacher and stuff,
For sure.
but yeah,
For
I'm
sure.
ready whenever you are.
Sounds like a good plan. Let me go ahead and put it into action.
So I had to pull my nose.
Let's go ahead and get the idol addressed. And we are on the way, sir.
It opens. So episode 8 opens up with preacher saying a scripture, and the guy talks to another guy, and they're running out of food. He said they maybe got enough for 2 weeks. Then it cuts to Ellie taking care of Joel, and Joel isn't doing so well. Ellie takes Joel's rifle out and starts walking into the woods to look for food. She comes across the white bunny, and she starts to run and trips, dropping the rifle. The bunny runs away. Then she sees the 8-point buck. She shoots it with a kill shot, but she's a little shy of the kill spot. So it takes off running about a mile. She starts to chase it after it. Then these two guys from the beginning of the episode find the deer, one being the preacher guy. Ellie comes across them and holds them at gunpoint. They tell her that they can trade for half the deer. Says they have penicillin. She asks if they got medicine, and they say yes, they have penicillin. She tells the guy that buddy boy that can run and get it. If he makes it back, then they get half. So the guy tells Ellie it's like a 4-hour hike, I think is what he said, to the camp. And they could start a fire. She tells him to grab the deer. They go inside the little barn.
Slayer.
Like this little barn, I think it is. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah. Little shed, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But,
You mean where Joel's at?
yeah.
Yeah, I think he's in like a little barn or shed. It almost looks like a home because it's got like furniture in it and stuff.
No, I'm talking about where Ellie gets led by that one guy.
Okay.
Where he tells her that he can make a fire again. And he tells her to carry the deer. Remember that part?
Yeah, vaguely.
You just watched it today, no?
No.
Not paying attention to it.
Some of the details are fuzzy. No. Nah, bro. That's funny.
But,
That's hilarious.
they go inside a little barn or whatever it is and
Yeah,
warm up.
yeah.
He starts firing it. And as they warm up, they talk. The guy's a preacher, he tells her. The preacher tells Ellie that he knows she's not with the group. He can protect her. And this is where the preacher gets really weird. You get some weird vibe from the preacher, man.
I know, right? Like, he's like kind of creepy for real.
Yeah, he's real creepy, man. And, the preacher tells Ellie he knows she's not with the group, and she starts walking back to Joel after getting the medicine, leaving the whole
We made him quit.
deer.
Yeah.
After this
Yeah, so she shoots the
standoff.
deer. Mexican standoff?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So they're basically kind of, debating. they're kind of debating about, who should take it and, should she go with him? And he's trying to, butter her up by, you come join us, and, trying to make all these false promises and all this. Knowing that, they're not gonna, they don't even have enough food to, to even, keep her fed. Which is pretty crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But I think what he wants is to make her his wife.
I don't know. He was pretty. He like, and toward the end, you could definitely tell his intent. Super creepy.
Right? Yeah. She tells. So she leaves the whole deer, I think, and she gives Joel the penicillin. A small, nice detail I noticed that
she makes him drag it to the camp.
Yeah. No, not to the camp where her and Joel are.
No. I'm sorry, to the barn or wherever they're at, the town.
After she grabbed the penicillin.
Yeah, and then he dragged it.
Yeah, he dragged it to the camp. He got the
back to town.
Whole deer there after killing it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, dude.
But yeah, sorry, I'm a little high. Forgot what it was. But the nice little detail is she gave it on the spot of infection, which is what I would do as a former volunteer firefighter, first responder, and EMT. The preacher is back at the camp. Apparently, they want Joel dead. He must have killed one of the people or something. That's my guess.
Well, yeah, she gave it to him multiple times, and she didn't wait to give it to him either, because it could have, the infection could have got worse. He could have got sepsis, or he could have got, all kinds of different, infections because of the night that they used.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was really crazy. Let's go out yard.
I help.
Appreciate you. Yeah, it was a good episode, for real. Watch out, there's another one.
Oh yeah, teammate me harder, daddy. But yeah, the preacher gets all creepy and stuff, and like they get like this fight or something.
Oh yeah, he locks her up.
But yeah,
he locks her up. She gets locked up.
Yeah, the preacher seems kind of like a douche of a person. Then it cuts back like he slaps his daughter.
No,
and
his garbage. Beat me harder.
He slaps his daughter.
Yeah, like he slapped her like big time.
I know, right? It was like several hours.
I know, right?
But yeah, he's not a great person.
No, not at all, dude. Like, this guy's like, I don't know how to describe him, but he don't need to be a preacher.
He's far from holy, that's for sure. I don't think God would know what he's doing.
Not teabagged him. Haha. Get got nucky.
But yeah, and it cuts back to Ellie giving him another rose to she goes out for snow for the horse. And
5 minutes remaining.
She sees a murderer crow and flying away. Because that's what a group of crows are called, murder.
Oh, yeah?
I know a lot about that stuff. But yeah. Yeah, and she runs back to Joel, who's laid up still unconscious. She tells Joel that there are men here. She gives him the knife and tells him that she will lead him the way to kill anyone that comes down here. And Joel's like half in, half out right now at this point. Like he's in bad condition. Like he's suffering.
Yeah, I mean.
Game over.
Hey, I'm eating steak. Got a steak taken. Steakums.
But yeah. And And
Overall,
she rides,
very good episode.
She rides the whole horse and shoots at the guys, trying to lead them away, and then shoots the horse. The guys shoot the horse, throwing her off of it. At that moment, they were going to kill her, and the preacher comes by and shoots his rifle and stopping them. And the group is searching for Joel in the houses. One of them finds Joel, and he's in bad condition. The guy's searching for him, and Joel gets him from behind in the neck with a knife. Ellie's in bad trouble. The group kidnapped her and locked her in the cage. Ellie wakes up. The preacher goes on this spill of how he can protect her and blah blah blah. And he asks what's her name, and she tells him eat shit.
Yep.
Joel gets another guy.
Breaks his finger.
Yep. Breaks his finger. Joel gets another guy with the butt of his gun. He duct tapes him to the chair and starts torturing for info on where Ellie is.
Yeah, man.
And kills both the guys after they tell him. Apparently the preacher
took
yeah, it gets wild.
A cleaver.
Apparently the preacher has
straight whopped him in the neck.
Making the people eat people.
Yeah, dude, cannibalism.
And
like,
telling them
I was like, what? I was like,
he
what?
was telling them it was venison too, bro.
I was like, that's messed up, bro.
And the preacher
I was like, that's so messed up.
Guy, man. He
was like, only me and a few people know about it.
He starts caressing Ellie's hand, which is like sick, man, because she's like 14. Ellie,
come here, my daughter.
Ellie breaks his finger.
You look good, my daughter.
Ellie breaks his finger though, so it's justice. Then we cut to Joel searching for Ellie. He finds the resort. There, Joel finds Heather's body's hanging upside down without heads, like you would to bleed a deer.
I do need. Not all preachers are like that, though.
Yeah.
I gotta say that.
Yeah. So the preacher is feeding. We cut back to Ellie.
That's messed up, bro.
That's for sure now that we see the bodies hanging upside down with the heads.
Oh.
He's been feeding them
crazy.
dead people.
Oh, dude, that's messed up. That's so wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, they take her to a gurney, and they are going to eat her. And she takes the cleaver into one of the guy's neck. She tosses the burning wood to
David.
the curtain. She runs towards the burning hides and tosses the burning wood to a curtain.
Yeah, smoldering, yep.
Which sets the curtain on fire.
And he didn't even care. He was just like, whatever.
Yeah, he was like, this is the moment where it gave me like, he was like Freddy Krueger vibes.
He didn't even bother to put it out.
Gave me like,
or like
Freddy
try to put it out.
vibes at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, this dude's a monster for real.
Yeah, he wasn't a good guy. But
man, it's crazy. I tried.
Yeah, Joe's still searching for Ellie's kidnappers.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't hear while waiting for the guys to come.
Yeah, dude.
But Ellie is
Around me?
Alright, I'm in here camping this sword. Joe's still searching for Ellie's
Thirst after me.
in there holding. She's the preacher she stabs the preacher who seems obsessed with her. By now she pushes him over and stabs him like 15 times. Like, he's really creepy, guys. And,
yeah, creepy, bro.
She gets payback, though. She stabs him like 50 times. She walks out the door, shaking. Joel comes up behind her and grabs her shoulder, and you get this emotion of her freaking out when he touches her.
Yeah, dude. Like, she just turns into, like, something completely different.
And he tells her, it's me. I'm here, baby girl, which is what he called his daughter. He hasn't said that in 20 years. Then they are walking in the snow in the episode, but now Joel is thinking and treating Ellie like his own daughter. Also, I noticed a small little detail. Troy Baker, the voice of Joel of the video game, is in this episode, and he's the one of the guys that Ellie kills with the Cleaver.
Really?
Yep, he's the voice of Joel.
David.
Troy Baker, yeah.
It's crazy.
No, not the preacher,
Okay.
the other guy.
The
That was
character
with
was
him.
David. The character David.
No, the other guy that was with him. In that room, the other guy that she killed with the Cleaver.
The Cleaver? Yeah, the character's name was David.
No, that was the preacher's name.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other guy, I forgot
Maybe
his
I'm
name,
just-
but yeah,
Oh, good.
she kills Troy Baker, who's the voice of Joel in the video game. So I thought that was a cool little detail.
That's pretty cool, dude.
But yeah,
Nice.
this episode was like a 10 out of 10 for me. Hey, you want a sword? Come over here in the sword room. I got an
I'm
extra
checking
sword.
already.
I got an extra sword, bro.
Let's go. I stuck him anyway. From the grave.
Come in here and get the sword. I got an extra sword. Hurry up.
Hold on. Where you at?
It's sword room. There's
I'm
an
coming.
extra sword.
Alright.
Come in here.
Alright, I'm coming. Nandato. Akamatada.
But yeah, what'd you think of this episode?
Nice. It was definitely one of the better episodes of the series. For sure. There was so much suspense in it.
Yeah, I like this.
They're coming. They be coming. We'll try to draw them out.
Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness.
I had
No
rocket
crap is
launcher.
right.
I should shot it at him.
Dang. That means they're still there.
Oh,
Nandato.
But yeah, that's pretty much the overview of the episode, guys. So, like, if you guys haven't
That's
seen
pretty
it
good.
and are seeing it by now, it's like,
Kudos to you. Yeah, kudos to you for making it that far.
yeah.
You're the real OGs. Because a lot of our videos only get maybe a couple minutes worth of views, you know, per video.
Well, I'm getting
So it's nice if you made it this far. Huh?
I'm getting decent following.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, depending on, you know, the watch.
Subscribers, so that we are changing grandma.
Arigato gozaimashita. Hai. Himashita. And all that jazz. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and it was really fun reviewing it for you guys.
Yeah. And we'll be
We got
back
about 6 minutes after this.
with the
Game.
last time but now that episode review and overview, and the entire season review.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean,
We're gonna also review the entire
time.
next episode.
Wow.
So look forward to that.
Hey,
Oh,
bud.
sorry I ain't playing the best. It's like a wonder.
No, me, I'm not at all.
We had 3 episodes to review.
Yeah, there's a lot of
That's why I wrote scripts
info.
so I can remember everything in case you didn't. Delicious.
Of course, he ran away.
I got sword coming again.
I said,
And boom shot. But yeah, man. Like,
right.
what you've been playing some games lately?
Just this game and Lego The Hobbit. I've been trying to finish that one, you know, finally, for like
First time
ever.
finished it?
Yeah. I did finish the Lego Lord of the Rings a while ago, and it's like, well, since I've never beat it, I want to go ahead and finally beat it, and then also still working on Skyrim, trying to finish the main storyline, since I never beat it officially.
Never beat that.
I never beat Skyrim. I've always played it, but never beat it, so I'm
Wow.
actually going through the whole story now.
It's like 12 minutes. It's like you can beat the story in like 3 hours.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang.
I beat him the final dragon at like level 15 or 16.
What's the final mission? I might have already beaten it by now. I don't know.
Kill the black dragon.
Oh. Hey, let's go. I don't think I made it that far yet. I have to find the Elder Scroll. I found it, and then I gotta turn it in and some other stuff. Yeah. I found one of the Elder Scrolls. Yeah. Aimbot. Do you pay for your aimbot, Daddy? Come inside, Spartan. Come inside.
Game over.
Oh, already done. Emily, bro.
I got
Emily.
6 kills, you got 6 kills.
Sheesh.
So that's
Never
our
try hard,
review.
bro.
Yeah.
20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, one shot.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. What a trip. Alright, guys. Well, this is King Piccolo Z, and I'm joined with the co-hosts.
I waxed
The real
Krillin.
host. You guys have a good evening. This is the Z-Cast.
We are out.
Be out. Peace.